Put on your work clothes, because it's time to unload yet another shipment of electric car news. The flywheel of the EV revolution keeps spinning faster, and today we'll acquaint you with the newest models from all over the globe and across all price and body style segments. As always, all the ranges, estimated costs, and other vital technical data will be at your disposal. So subscribe to Automotive Territory to get a constant dose of electrified news and enjoy the ride. Kia EV6. Based on the new eGMP platform, the company's first dedicated battery electric vehicle previews Kia's future design language. Its biggest change is the revamped front end, where the familiar Tiger nose grille is reimagined into the digital Tiger face, with slim LED headlights and athletic fenders. The sleek roofline gives the crossover an aggressive coupe-like profile, while the rear is dominated by the full-length light bar taillights spanning from edge to edge. The company is yet to reveal the performance numbers, but taking into account those of the platform-sharing Hyundai Ioniq 5, we can expect a power output between 215 and 310 horsepower and the maximum range of 300 plus miles, depending on the trim. Official images also give us a glimpse of the EV6 likely interior, which boasts a curved high-definition dual-screen layout and a minimalistic two-spoke steering wheel. BMW i4. Unlike previously anticipated, the production-ready version of BMW's electric sedan arrives 3 months ahead of schedule. Based on the modular cluster architecture, aka CLAR platform, it shares underpinnings with the upcoming internal combustion 4 Series Grand Coupe. The finished model is nearly identical to the last year's concept, hence there are blue accent lines, aerodynamic wheels, and smooth door handles. The model will be equipped with the latest generation iDrive powertrain and offered in the rear motor and dual-motor all-wheel drive configurations. The M-badged versions are likely to crank out up to 530 horsepower and below 4 seconds 0 to 60 acceleration. The largest battery in stock for the BMW i4 is 80 kWh and it stores enough juice to cover 300 miles. At 150 kilowatt stations, empty to 80% recharging takes 35 minutes. Chevrolet Bolt EV and Bolt EUV. Despite the consumer consensus that the first-generation Bolt was a solid EV, GM never expected it to turn profit and treated the model as a compliance vehicle. Hopefully, this approach will change with the arrival of the second generation and the newly discovered passion of the American conglomerate for the electric cars. The newcomer abandons its former duality and embraces 2 distinctive body styles, a classic X-shaped hatchback and a subcompact crossover EUV. In the popular fashion, the headlights are split into 2 sections, raising the narrow LED DRLs and lowering the major beams closer to the bumper. The models retain the 200 horsepower motor and competent 250 miles of range, plus add semi-autonomous Super Cruise system, one-pedal driving, and all-new interior with 10.2-inch touch, wireless smartphone connectivity, and upper market finishings. Make your contribution into the promotion of electric cars by smashing the like button and sharing this video with your friends. You should also participate in the conversation below the video. Let's proceed. Volvo C40 Recharge. Basically a coupe SUV offshoot of the all-electric XC40, this new Volvo boasts evolved styling that will be seen in all other future electric cars by the brand. The closed-off grille is slightly redesigned, there are pixel-tech LED headlights, while in the rear, the C40 features a sporty spoiler and new taillights. The car's propulsion system is represented by 2 electric motors, 1 per axle, and a large 78 kWh battery with 75 kWh usable capacity. The setup should deliver 408 horses, 4.9 seconds 0 to 60, and 261 WLTP miles. As for the top speed, we are unlikely to find out the real one, since like the rest of the company's cars, the C40 will be restricted to 112 miles per hour. On the inside, Volvo promises you a completely leather-free interior and a large infotainment screen with Android software. Another bonus is fast charging at 150 kW. Porsche Taycan Cross Turismo. In the recent years, the Panamera Sport Turismo has been successfully fueling the fading love for the station wagons. Within Porsche's electric portfolio, this duty will be inherited by the Cross Turismo version of the Taycan that brings extra utility and a hint of ruggedness to drive beyond carefully paved autobahns. The model sits a whopping 0.8 inches higher than the regular Taycan, or an extra 0.4 inches if you opt for the off-road design package. Besides the raised clearance, it brings more plastic body cladding and a new gravel driving mode. This electric wagon is exclusively sold with an air suspension and dual-motor all-wheel drive powertrain, making from 469 horsepower in the 4 trim and up to 750 in the Turbo S. The battery pack maintains its 800-volt architecture with ranges between 185 and 257 miles. Ioniq 5. Built on the dedicated eGMP platform, the Ioniq 5 is a mid-size CUV that inaugurates the all-electric Ioniq sub-brand by Hyundai. The model is inspired by the 1975 Pony hatchback, the company's first production car, but it has a clear focus on the future. There will be 2 battery and single rear or dual-motor all-wheel drive configurations that will determine specifications of the model. The 58 and 72.6 kWh packs support both 400 and 800-volt charging infrastructure, hence 60 WLTP miles can be replenished in just 18 minutes, while the maximum achievable range is about 290 miles. Besides powerful on-road performance, the Ioniq 5 crossover follows the premium yet sustainable living space interior theme and embraces the brand's latest connectivity and Level 2 autonomy tech. Canoo pickup. It seems that designers from the California startup Canoo got wind of the recent huge pickup truck sales numbers and decided to quickly reconfigure the brand's minivan into this unusual-looking pickup. According to Canoo, the model is built on the common modular platform, but it has been purpose-designed both for work and everyday use. As standard, the truck's bed measures 6 feet in length, but it can be extended to 8 feet. Additionally, it comes equipped with 2 flip-down side tables and bed dividers that help keep the transported items secure. The front of this Canoo houses a large storage area with a work table and electrical outlets to power your tools and equipment, while the side gets an integrated step with more storage. The pickup will get rear and dual-motor versions, offering around 200 miles of range. Audi Q4 e-tron. The model that effectively doubles the current electric SUV portfolio of Audi was recently teased in camo, and we got a chance to see its finished interior design. The Q4 e-tron SUV and its sportback modification are the first Audis built on the modular electrification platform MEB, which in this case gets a 300 horsepower dual-motor all-wheel drive configuration and a large 82 kWh battery sufficient for 280 miles. The vehicle supports charging at 125 kW, the ride is smoothened with an adaptive suspension, and 0 to 60 takes 6.3 seconds. The production-ready cabin features an 11.6-inch MMI infotainment, augmented reality head-up display, and a digital dashboard. Obviously, wireless connectivity and charging, a Wi-Fi hotspot, and rich driver assistance features are all expected to be on offer. Sion. At the 2021 CES, Sono confirmed that the development of the world's first mass-produced solar electric vehicle is still underway. The next-generation prototype of the Sion embeds 248 photovoltaic cells directly into the clear black polymer body panels without any exterior paint application. The Hedge stores enough range to cover 158 miles, but restores up to 21 miles a day without plugging in. The CV is powered by a 200 horsepower electric unit from Continental, tops at 87 miles per hour, and uses a unique moss-based air filtration. Finally, alongside the Sion, there was a surprise announcement of the world's largest solar trailer that can generate up to 80 kilowatt-hours per day. It was developed in conjunction with the Finnish solar manufacturer Valo and opens up possibilities for the future solar trucks. Hyundai Kona Electric. Following in the footsteps of its gasoline siblings, the Kona Electric boasts a similarly revised exterior with a few EV-specific updates. The closed-off grille is redesigned, there are new LED DRLs, plus of course the asymmetric charging port is still there. Other changes include sharper headlamps, stretched rear lights, and a 1.6-inch longer body. No changes happen on the drivetrain front, so the US customers are still getting the usual combo of a 204 HP motor and 64 kWh battery with 258 EPA miles. In Europe, the lesser capacity Kona Electric continues to be on sale. Inside the cabin you should notice the all-new 10.25-inch driver's instrument cluster and infotainment of the same size with updated software, Blue Link, and Hyundai Live services. The car now offers wireless charging for your phone, plus the rear row passengers get new USB ports and slightly more legroom. Alpha Wolf. With their newly developed modular skateboard platform, the California startup Alpha rushes to fill in every hot market niche. First, the brand revealed the Ace Coupe, next came the Jax CUV, and now they're ready to present the Wolf pickup. This extremely compact single-cab model measures just 185 inches in length, seats 2, and tows up to 3,000 pounds. The payload capacity is not disclosed at this time, but we do know that there is a front trunk, tool storage at the bed, and enough space for a tonneau-cover integrated solar panel. The truck has retro styling, LED headlights, and a minimalistic cabin with quilted seats and large drivers and infotainment displays. Alpha promises both a single-motor front-wheel drive and dual-motor four-wheel drive modifications, covering up to 275 miles on recharge. Škoda Enyaq Sportline IV. This is a new sporty iteration of the Enyaq that gets a lower chassis, standard 20-inch wheels, but still sits one step below the range-topping Enyaq RS IV. Other distinctive exterior features include extensive black trim details, beefier side skirts, and standard matrix LED headlamps. The entry-level Sportsline wires a 179 horsepower rear-mounted motor with a 62 kWh battery, while the bigger battery option with 82 kWh capacity is linked with a 204 HP rear motor and offers the maximum range of 323 miles. Sacrificing a bit of range, you can opt for the most powerful Sportsline IV 80X that adds another motor to run the front wheels and has the combined output of 265 ponies.